other things. We thank you. We appreciate you. We appreciate. Yeah. So, you guys, we are gonna get started right now. So, our company, my name is Rethabile, Lelisa-AKA Retha-Billy. I come from the beautiful mountain kingdom, the kingdom in the sky. And I'm going to be talking to you today. I don't know if you guys can see me on TikTok. I don't know. Just let me know there. If please go ahead and share this live to try and invite others joining us. Thank you for those of you joining me on this platform. So let's start again. Let's start again. Let's start again. I don't like it doing what it's doing. No call. No. I actually like this. So, you guys, we're going to be talking about studying in Germany. And you can follow the link. You can QR code. As you know, we have advertised this. So, if people want to join, we will be welcoming them. Is there anyone joining us? So, we'll be welcoming you people as you join in. We'll be welcoming people as they join us in. And so, we will be joining you as you come in, guys. So we'll be joining people as they come in, you guys. And otherwise, this will be recorded for people who will catch up later. If you want to study in Germany, or you know a friend who lives in Germany, they've been struggling to get into institutions of higher learning, just share them the details that we have post on our social media. If you are following us on our WhatsApp, they would have posted this now. The link, the current link, to join us so we can talk face to face with people to discuss and share how they can avail of our services to study in Germany. So you guys, that's what we're going to be doing now. TikTok, we're going to go live as well. We are live now on YouTube, as you can see. So thank you for those of us joining us on YouTube. We are going to be starting. We just wanted to make sure our viewers who are comfortable with TikTok are also going to be able to join us in this conversation. And we are it's about to go down. It's about to go down, guys. It's about to go down. So we are going to make sure that we are. Why is this thing doing this? I don't know why. I don't know. But okay. So, guys, here we are now. We are about to start right away. Jumapel Rethabile Juvian Dulezo Toje Sui Mozoto Japal Sezoto Osingiluye Jesui Mozoto Oplurie Nyosom Le Bazoto. So you guys, we're going to be sharing with you, and we are going to start right away. I just said in French there, my name is Rethabile. I come from Lesotho. I am Lesotho. Je ne sais pas Lesotho. I am not Lesotho. Je suis Mozoto. I am Mosotho. So I know you guys tend to call us Lesotho, and no. We are not Lesothans. We are Basotho. Je suis Mozoto. I am Mosotho. I'm trying to look for the presentation I prepared for this session. You guys, just give me 1 sec. Just give me 1 sec. Yeah, so we're going to be talking about just a few highlights Just allow me to do this, and then we'll be talking to you about a few things studying in Germany. Yeah, studying in Germany. Let's say Germany. So we're just about to go down. How is your weekend wherever you are, you guys? How is your weekend coming up? Yeah. So on a few days ago, we attended a session in how to study in Germany, you guys. So I'll be telling you all about it. I'm just trying a few things here to see if I can manage our quality there, the quality of our. Is anything changing for me? Rethabile. One of my lecturers in Ireland, while I was studying at the University of Galway, used to call me Rethabile, and the other one used to call me Rethabile. And one of them got it right to say Rethabile. So you guys, today I'm not wasting any more of your time. I'm sorry we didn't start at the time. Wanted to have started at 10 a.m. Lesotho time, but we're still here. And tell a friend to watch and maybe to subscribe to our YouTube channel, because that's when you can get subscribe and press that button to get notifications. The one that looks like a bell. You press there so you can get notifications whenever we go online, you guys. So I will be talking to you about. I'll be talking to you about studying in Germany, you guys. And thank you for joining us. And today we're talking about studying in Germany to you, my viewers that are available all over the world. So we're going to say to you that there is an advantage, of studying in Germany, Yeah, so you have limitless careers in Germany if you study in Germany, but we're going to be summarizing everything below. You students, you potential students, so we are going to be talking to you right away about studying in Germany. So I'll talk to you first about what we're going to cover in this presentation. We're going to be looking at. I'm going to share with you what we learned, during that training for how to study how to take students to Germany. So the German destination overview and the student journeys and admission to visa and admission requirements, post-study work opportunities, blocked account and health insurances, and the German visa process itself. You guys, this is what I'm sharing with you today, and I wish people were taking these things seriously so that they would be with us if they would be taking things seriously. So now, allow me to now get straight to the point to say, to answer the question, how much do you know about Germany? We want to see, because remember we're starting with Germany as a destination. We're giving the overview of Germany, you guys. So to try and bring this thing home, just to give you an overview, we want to see also how much you know, how many international students are currently enrolled in Germany. We want to know, and you can try that. We had presented, like if you guesswork questions and answers there. Number A, 100. Number B, 420,000 students. and number C, 5 million students. Which one do you think would be the right one? Question number 2, what are the sectors in high demand in Germany? Engineering, IT or software development, healthcare. What do you think? What do you think? Question 3, to study in Germany, students must be fluent in German language. True or false? What's your take? Do you think it's going to be true or it's going to be false? You guys. So the answers now, I wouldn't want to crack your brains without just uncracking it after cracking it. So, yeah, to the question of how many students, international students, are currently enrolled in Germany universities, it's not 100A and it's not C, 5 million students. Therefore, it's 420,000 students that are currently studying in Germany, you guys. That's a big number of international students. So to the number 2 question that was saying, what are the sectors in high demand in Germany, you guys? So now this would be A, your engineering, your IT or software development, or healthcare. So the answer there is IT and software development. So if you're looking for a destination to do your IT or maybe to go work in Germany here, so you know to contact Good Heritage Recruitment Agency, even though, yeah, we hadn't included Germany, we'll grow as a company, then we'll go beyond. So who knows, maybe we're going to start soon making Germany our 10th and Switzerland next, our 11th destination. So to study in Germany, question 3, students must be fluent in German language. True or false? So the correct answer there is false. You just need a basic, because you can choose to study either in English or German. So it's completely up to you. So why Germany, guys? We're trying to look for the reasons why you should choose to study in Germany, a land of academic career growth. That's how Germany is regarded. So the first advantage, the first reason, if you're coming from an English-speaking country, is that English is being used as a language of instruction for teaching you. You can choose to. So we've got an English taught courses, over 2,500 programs in 2026. In the foundation, we have foundation in Germany, you guys. So, Good Heritage can help you whenever you want to study abroad and you didn't have what it takes to go directly. You can go through a foundation. Get a hold of us at +353 872 829 or info@goodly-heritage.com or www.goodly-heritage.com to find how now, after we present this to you, you can make avail of studying in Germany. You guys, if you had an interest of studying German, you can do a foundation if you don't make it in terms of direct entry there. So bachelor's degrees, master's degrees, and MBA as well as PhD. So another reason why Germany would be coming to the opportunities that are there in Germany. So the opportunities, over 600,000 plus current vacancies, and addressing an aging population through strategic international talent recruitment. So we are here as Good Heritage to help you get to work in Germany if you have what it takes. So you guys, the minimum wage in Germany is a little lower than this one in Ireland. It is 13 euros 90 cents per hour. Here in Ireland is 14,000 euros, about 14,000. So also you study there, there are issues that are advantageous for you to consider regarding family reunion visas. Requirements for German family reunion visa will be A1 level of the German language. You study Dutch up to level A1 if you want to do family reunification. Timelines will be eligible after 3 months. You study there 3 months of getting A level, then you can apply for family reunification. Finance block funds required for all dependents, and each of the 16 states operates with the high degree of autonomy. They are those states there, and to be honest, they expect to meet financial requirements, and then we can tell you about it under the day. Today we're talking about study. So academic calendar, multiple intakes. This is another advantage. The winter intake semester in September and October intake, you guys, and the summer one will be for March and April intake. So they are doing intakes 2 times a year. So isn't that lovely? When you haven't been ready with the first one, you always have a backup plan to catch up, you guys. So maybe if you didn't have any idea about Europe itself. In Europe, we have 44 countries. We just want to give you a small orientation there. And the European Union is consisting of 27 countries. But some of them are based physically here in Europe, 44 countries, but it's not all of them that are a member to the European Union. So the European zone is 20 countries. You guys. So you're getting to know a bit about Germany. So when you get here, you are not blank, or even when you prepare, even if it's not the one you get here, you know what you are preparing for. So the German popular cities there that you need to know, in Germany, there's only one of the Europe's most densely populated countries. Berlin is the capital city of Germany there, and both Berlin and Munich are ranked as 2 of the world's best student cities. Berlin and Munich are tapped as the best cities for students. And other popular cities there in Germany would be your Potsdam, Bremen, and Hamburg, and Dortmund, and Stuttgart, and Heidelberg there, you guys. So make sure you know a bit about the popular cities when you get there, or when you're thinking of getting there, and why Germany as a study destination. Now we're getting experience world-class education. When you get there into universities in Germany, you are going to experience world-class education, and you are going to be we're having a promising investment for students' future, because there are opportunities for students post-studies and during studies. And you yen while you learn, yen while you learn, yen while learning, yen while you learn. Make money while you study how to make money as a professional, but learn how to make money as a student already. So launch a promising career with 18 months post-study visa. So after you complete your studies, you are allowed to stay on for 1.5 years. 18 months. So you can figure out if you want to stay or you want to go back home. That's one other advantage there. Affordability is key. Yeah, studying in Germany is affordable and tremendous future potential. It's fun. Isn't it fun studying in Germany? Isn't it fun, guys, studying in Germany? Why choosing German private institutions? That's another question, because now another advantage is that there's no German language as a requirement before you can study in Germany. So that's another advantage. And there's flexible admission requirements there, you guys. So now we're moving on to the next slides that we have selected. We are moving now straight to programs. I think this is where you want to have it. Undergraduate entry, we're having engineering, automotives. Do you know that the Mercedes-Benz would have been, it's actually a German company, it's a German product. So they take seriously engineering, especially automotives, electrical, mechanical, computer science, business management, computer science and IT, design and media, psychology and social sciences, hospitality and tourism. If you want to go study undergraduate, if you want to go study postgraduate in Germany, engineering and renewable energy, go to get a hold of us how to study there. We can get you started with the process for application there. Accounting, finance, business, supply chain, MBA, data science, AI, artificial intelligence, cyber security, as well as healthcare management and public health, international relations and political science, as well as design and visual communications, visual communications, you guys. So these are some of the programs that are popular when you go study either as postgraduate or as undergraduate studying in Germany. So we're going to take you through the application process now, the journey you have to follow when you are applying to study in Germany. Pre-application preparation. This is what you need to do to prepare application preparation. So you need to prepare yourself this way before you start your application. So you need to submit the passport to us, submit the documents that are required, and then of course this would be your high school leaving cert or your documents, academic, and the transcripts, and your CV, and your digital photograph for the passport, and as your statement of purpose, why it is important according to you to study in that particular university in Germany. So we support you with all of that. Submit applications on a portal with required documents. You create a profile, and then you then create online application, and then you submit through the app with required documents via email or via the portal. And we are supporting you with this, so don't worry about that one. There will be interviews in some schools, but not all schools are requiring you to take a pre-interview and book the slot for this interview. You need to pass the interview where there is requirement for you to do that. And then after that, you get a letter of acceptance. Processing times would be 48 hours to 1 week. So that's how effective we are. 48 hours to 1 week, you guys, and you apply through us with support, and you are feeling safe. So what happens then is that after you apply and get an acceptance letter, then you can pay, accept offer or sign it, contract, payment plan. You make a payment plan, and then you are in first year tuition fee deposit, and then you pay the deposit, and then confirmation of receipt of payment, final, and then visa support documents if applicable. We are already looking for those after you make the payment. And but for those students coming from India and coming from Vietnam and coming from the People's Republic of China and also coming from Mongolia, there is a step that they need to follow, and there's a link. It takes, the processing times are taking 3 to 4 weeks, for those coming from those mentioned regions. That's India, Vietnam, People's Republic of China, and Mongolia, you guys. So there's a link to support them, and you apply for the visa then after you have met all these things, you have made payments, and now you open a block account and insurance. So this is where you have you open an account that has the money in it to show that you're going to be affording studying here in Germany, you guys. So you complete online visa form, and then you book an appointment, and then you submit the visa to the department, and then along with the documents there, and then the checklist is available. We can share with you the checklist if you want. Contact us. So you get enrolled now. Enrollment. Oh my God, students start classes at their chosen university in Germany. So that's your student journey there, you guys. So we've gone through it very quickly, and now we're looking at the admission requirements, you guys. Yeah, we have the global admissions, except for the Indian ones, those that we talked about, that they need 55% to 75% in high school or grade 12. And Indian students should have the 12th standard with 70% plus the 13th year of education, first year of UG in India, or a 1 year foundation course in Germany. So after they qualify, they can do that in that university. So others will be past academic transcripts for the grades 10th and 12th, and English language as a test of proficiency. The IELTS 6.5, TOEFL 72, you guys, and statement of purpose, SOP there, and the letters of recommendations. And so this is your references, the admission interviews, and then you have admission interviews and entrance test. So you do all of these things. We support you through all of these things. So admission requirements for postgraduate, that was for undergrad. Now let's look at the postgraduate requirements for the admissions requirements for studying in Germany for postgraduates, you guys. So this will be your undergraduate degree in a related field, 55%, not even a direct, even if it's just related, 55% to 70% of the pass. And previous academic transcripts, bachelor's degrees, mark sheets, and degree certificates. Those are the requirements. English language test scores, IELTS 6.0 or 6.5 TOEFL. IELTS 6.0, but for TOEFL 6.5, and 80% and above. And statement of purpose as well, 2 letters of references, one work and the other one academic. So these are the references we have. They call it the letter of recommendation. So it will be 1 work and 1 academic. So you guys, so yeah, this is all that you need for studying as a postgraduate student. So get a hold of us when you want to study in Germany. You guys, if you want to study in Germany, get a hold of us like that. So Germany visa process, essential documents will be your valid passport and your letter of acceptance from the university, letter of motivation, your own letter that you write, application letter, in other words, a covering letter, for application that we're making, speaking good of yourself, why they need to take you, educational transcripts, English language test certificates, tuition fees payment, receipts, as well as the block account confirmation, with only 11,904 to study in Germany. Isn't that cheap, you guys? It's affordable. Proof of employment, if any. So if you want to study somewhere in Germany, you guys, you can study in your own language, and let us help you get, hey, you guys, only with 11,000 euros count, you can get there. So this is Woodley Heritage Recruitment Agency. We are taking you there. Germany, we bring students there. We bring students there. So mandatory requirements, you guys, the block account. Let's talk about the block account for you. All international students are required to deposit 11,904 into a blocked account with a German registered bank. So you need to open that bank. A blocking confirmation will be issued by the bank, which is used as financial proof for the visa application. So you pay only this 11,000, then voila, you are there. A monthly allowance of 9,992. So in other words, like, you must be able to have 1,000 per month. 1,000 per month. So that's why in Ireland they want to see 10,000 euros. So it's the same. You know what I mean? Like, so it's the same. So apply now. So with us, so you guys, when you have that, you also have insurance services that can be availed via this Coracle or Expatrio and Banner Insurance there. So you get the whole of us if you want to study in Germany. So you guys, what we can do now is to just share with you the requirements for studying visa regulations and checks. What in checklist. So stricter requirements for financial means, Berlin's immigration authorities. This is the legal requirements, Living expenses, proof of financial means for living costs set at 9,992 per month. So if you can show them that you have income of this much per year, voila, you are in Germany. Isn't that easy? So we are going to be taking some of our students to study in Germany. Watch the space when we take them to Germany, and then they give us interviews once they get those admissions. Full tuition fees. In case where tuition fees are not fully paid, students must also provide documented proof of funds to cover the remaining tuition fees, especially if the outstanding amount is significant. Remaining tuition fees, yeah, we're not going to be talking about the remaining because when people will afford to pay that. Additional regulatory changes will be your rental contracts, while previously not required. Rental contracts may now be required to ensure that you know you're not going to be stranded when you get there. You have accommodation, you have a lease agreement, and this might be required case by case. Employment limits, you know, you are limited closely monitoring students' employment. Students working more than 20 hours per week are not going to be having an easy time there, because you are not allowed to spend more than 20 hours of your time working because you're a student, you're full-time studying, you're part-time working. Academic progress, and you must also see the transcripts, records of study. Forecasts also are becoming more frequent to see, is this student going to pass or not? Are they attending classes or not? So you guys, these are some of the issues and the important points to remind you now again. Prepare a strong and comprehensive letter of motivation, you know, which is in the form of your SOP. That SOP must say everything that was stated as a requirement, how you made it, the means of payment and everything. You show them, you convince them, you know. So ensure all documents are correct and deposit euros in the amount of 11,904 in a blocked account in a German bank. Voila, you are in, you guys. So that's how easy it is to study in Germany, you guys. So there are lots and lots of opportunities. We cannot be able to cover all of them in one go. So we'll make a follow-up show next week to address these things. But before we finish, we want to announce the good news that we have started finding accommodation for those students coming from Lesotho and Botswana who have engaged registered with our agency, and now they are receiving entry and admission into International Foundation. So that's a good one. We are smiling. Now we have 3 students who have had it. So when a student has received an admission, that's where we have delivered a service. That's where a service fulfillment fee is applicable, because now we have delivered what we had promised, what you had engaged us to. Now you will decide as a parent which intake you think will be applicable to you based on your financial readiness. So the issues of financial readiness are not issues of Good Heritage Recruitment Agency. Ours is to get you an admission, and then we are done once we are done with that. But every support that are available, you get supports from us, you guys. So you guys, this is how we deal with these 2 students. So we are quite happy now. We're having a lot of so we're quite happy because we're having a lot of students coming from Lesotho, Botswana, and South Africa, and Eswatini as well. Some students are also now coming from Zambia, and they want us to find them offers here in Ireland. But now we are having better places. We're having more affordable places like coming up, like Germany. So get a hold of us if you want to go study in Germany. We can help you. Good Heritage Recruitment Agency. Our heritage, your future. We can take you there, can get you to your dream destination. So we love you so much, and have a lovely Saturday. You guys, we're going to be spending time with family as well. We're going to be enjoying ourselves. It's a beautiful day outside. We're going to be seeing what's next for family entertainment and what activities are there. We love you, and bye-bye.